Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you 3 selections for tomorrow's racing. But before we get into them, quickly just want to reflect on how our tips performed today. At the moment it's been a mixed bag. We still have the nap to run tonight at Kempton Blue Trail, so fingers crossed we can get a winner there. But away from that, it's been a mixed bag. My next best, I know it's R&B post, actually got a little bit of place money if you backed him each way as advertised at Wincanton. I think he went off around about 8-1 in the end and he finished in third place. Maybe if the ground was a little bit drier, he might have been able to get involved. I kind of underestimated how soft the ground would get at Wincanton today. It was quite testing for them. So yeah, maybe that just went against him. The other selection was Zambezi. Not really many excuses with him. He was a little bit supported before the off, but ultimately he just wasn't able to get his own way on the front end of things, and it was only as the race unfolded that he found himself in a more prominent position. But he had every chance to go and get involved in the race, and down the home straight he just folded away. So yeah, that was frustrating there. But if the Nat wins tonight, it would have been a good day, and fingers crossed we can get a decent result there. So enough of that, let's get into the tips for tomorrow's racing. 3 selections. I know I'm recording this video a little bit earlier, but I just didn't have any time to record it later, so I'm trying to get it out as quickly as I can. And my first selection is going to be my next best of the day, which runs in the 3 o'clock at Ludlow, and that's a horse called Java Point for Johnny Burke and Tom George, currently available at 9-4, and I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet here. Now this horse, Java Point, has actually been in decent nick this year. Last time we saw him, he actually finished third in the race at Cheltenham behind Imperial Alcazar, and he didn't disgrace himself at all there. He's actually dropped £1 for that performance, which I didn't think was bad from the handicapper at all. And I just think the return to Ludlow could see him in good stead. He won here 2 starts ago where he beat Alan King's Isolate. He put him to bed quite easily that day, and Isolate actually went on to boost that form because he went on to win on his next start of the course. So I just think that this horse could have maybe a little bit of untapped potential over this 3 miles. It's the first time he's trying it under rules. He's a point-to-point winner, so that wouldn't worry me too much. And the good soft ground, if they don't get any rain, which I'm not expecting them to get, I think that will definitely help hit him. It's normally his ideal conditions to have the ground a little bit drier, so I think that will definitely suit him. Coming back to this course, I think there's a lot more to offer for him, and I just didn't think the rest had miles in hand off their current handicap mark, where he was a horse that I thought was still on an upward curve and might have a little bit more to offer. So that's why he's going to be my next best of the day. My extra tip runs in the 408 at Taunton with a horse called Money Spinner for Tom O'Brien and Phil Hobbs, currently available at 3-1. I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet here. Now this horse, Money Spinner, there could be a Rule 4 inflicted on him tomorrow because Smoking Pigeon could get declared a non-runner because he was engaged at Wincanton earlier. But Money Spinner, I think, could be potentially very well treated off a mark of 19. Made his handicap debut last time out when he finished third at Bangor on D. He came from an absolute mile back, and you don't want to be normally making up too much ground at Bangor on D. It's a track that can often suit prominent racers, so I think you have to mark that performance up. And I think over over this 3-mile trip, he's definitely got a lot of untapped potential. The yard are going well. I think the ground will be in his favour. The form from Bangor as well has not worked out too badly because the winner of that race, Tim Pat for Donald McCain, went on to win at Carlisle. So there's a nice form boost there. He's still only a 5-year-old, marker 90. I think this horse is better than that, and I think he might be able to take advantage of his low weight tomorrow. So that's why he's going to be my extra selection of the day. We then go in to the 438 at Taunton with my nap of the day in the mare's handicap chase. I quite like chances here of Molly Carew, Tom Scudamore and Neil Mulholland, currently available at 7-4. I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet here. Now this horse, I thought last time took a step in the right direction when she finished third over this course and distance. She bumped into a couple of horses that probably just outstayed her, but still nonetheless it was a good performance, and she's now down to a mark of 111, which she won off this mark around about this time last year. And she's a horse that seems to come to her own in this part of the season. She racked up a couple of wins last year. She actually won off a mark of 117 at Newcastle. So I think there's a lot to like about her. Yes, there's a couple in here that you make cases for, but she's got a good record around this course and distance. I think the ground will be coming into her favour as well, and the yard again just coming into a little bit of form now. And Tom Scudamore as well is an interesting jockey booking. There's been quite a few conditional jockeys claiming off her over the last few months, and the return to Tom Skidmore is no bad thing here. I think this horse will take all the beating tomorrow, and that's why she's going to be mine of the day in the 4:38 at Taunton. So they're the selections then for tomorrow's racing. Let me know in the comments box below what you fancy tomorrow. Also as well, if you're still enjoying these videos, remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe here to my YouTube channel at LuckyLoaders15. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram are the places to do so, where my handle is at LuckyLoader15. And if you want to find out a little bit more about myself, my website is www.chrisloaderracing.co.uk. So please go responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners for you tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.